Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about a Roku remote that is not pairing. I'll specifically be showing you and telling you how to fix it easily in this very simplistic tutorial. Let's get right into this instructional video tutorial. I'll be going over 5 things that you can do to hopefully get your Roku remote to pair if it is not pairing at all or not pairing properly. So without further ado, let's get into these 5 things, okay? Starting off with number one. Number one is replace with fresh batteries. So obviously I meant replace the batteries with fresh batteries. I wrote down replace with fresh batteries. That's my short form for my notes, but replace the batteries that are in there with fresh batteries, okay? So literally replace the batteries with fresh batteries. You know, you might think that your batteries have juice in them, but in reality, like have some life or energy left in them. That's what I mean by juice. But in reality, your batteries might be going dead, okay? Get batteries that you know have a lot of life left in them or a lot of juice left in them and put them in there. So replace the batteries with fresh batteries, okay? It might just be something as simple as your batteries are dying and that's causing your remote to just not function properly. So try replacing the batteries, simple as that. And make sure they're good batteries that you're putting in there as well. That's just food for thought, okay? Yeah, so just keep that in mind. Get new fresh batteries and put those new fresh batteries in the remote and make sure they're good high quality batteries, because low quality batteries, sometimes you think that they're good and they're fresh, but in reality they're like almost dead and when you took them out of the packaging just because, you know, like you used them later than you should have. Whatever the case is, make sure you replace, this is the last thing to sort of think for this. I've said too much for this point, but this is the last sort of thing to remember as a summary. Replace the batteries in your remote with fresh batteries that you know have life left in them, a significant amount of life left in them, and you know, basically make sure they're high quality batteries as well. So just put good fresh batteries in the remote, simple as that, okay? And use your judgment. Make sure the batteries are fresh, make sure they're good, make sure they have life left in them, and make sure they're high quality. Anyways, I've said that enough. That was all about the batteries. That was number one. Moving on to number two. It is definitely time to move on. Number two is unplug the Roku device and plug it back in. You might think that it's a problem with your remote because it's not pairing, but in reality, it might be a problem with the device. So whether you have a Roku media box or a Roku TV or a Roku anything else, any other type of Roku device that I don't know about or that I didn't mention, you want to unplug it, leave it unplugged for about 30 seconds, plug it back in. That's going to give it like almost like a reset/refresh. And what that's going to do is if there's a problem with the device itself instead of the remote, it's going to hopefully solve or attempt to solve that problem with the device itself. So just, that'll sort of rule that out, okay? So just unplug the device, leave it unplugged for 30 seconds, plug it back in, and then try pairing it again, and hopefully the remote is able to pair, and then you'll know it was a problem with the device itself and not the remote. All right, moving to number three. Number three is manually repair the remote. Okay, now you're gonna look this up for your own device and your own remote, but generally speaking, from what I remember, because I haven't used this remote and my Roku device in a long time, but from what I remember and from what I understood when I was researching for this video, there's gonna be like a button that you can use to manually repair it. So basically, go and look up your specific remote or your specific Roku device and figure out how to manually repair it, and then take those steps to manually repair it. Try it out. Hopefully it solves your problem. And like I said, you're gonna have to do your own research for your own remote or your own Roku device, because it can be different for many different devices and remotes based on what I've seen. Okay, but anyways, and this video can be watched in 10 years from now, or maybe there's going to be a new type of technology for pairing. So even if I was to explain it for 1 or 2 or 5 of them, maybe it's going to be different in the future. So look it up yourself, do your own research, and figure out how to manually repair your Roku remote to your Roku device, and take the steps to manually repair that remote to that Roku device, okay? Hopefully that helps you out. If not, we're moving on to number 4. Number 4 is try pairing it with a different Roku device if you can. So get your Roku remote, and if you have the ability to try pairing it with a different Roku device, try pairing your remote to a different Roku device. Now here's the thing. If your remote does not pair with a different Roku device, and it should be able to, but it's not working properly, that means it's a problem with something likely with your remote. Okay? Now, if your remote pairs with a different Roku device and it does it properly, it should do it and it works properly with regards to pairing it with a different Roku device, then guess what? It's probably going to be a problem with either your device that it's not pairing with or the remote connectivity to that device. It might not be a problem with the device. It might be with the device or just the remote to that device, but it's not going to be the remote by itself if your remote is able to pair with a different Roku device. Think about it like that. So this just helps you narrow down the problem a little bit more, okay? And hopefully it helps you out to get to a solution. And last but not least, number five, the fifth thing, number five on this list, the fifth thing to try is to just wait 5 minutes and try again. I cannot tell you the number of times that my technological problems have been solved by literally just waiting 5 minutes and trying again. Whether it is a problem with a fridge, whether it's a problem with a washing machine, a TV, a computer, a phone, like sometimes literally just waiting 5 minutes and trying again, it will sort itself out. Oftentimes there might be a problem with lagging or something like that. Just give it 5 minutes and try again, and it will hopefully sort itself out. You wouldn't believe how many times this actually works. Okay, and that is truly it. Hopefully these things work for you and get your Roku remote to pair up properly with the Roku device that you have once again. And yeah, hopefully they work for you. But I got nothing else to say, so we're gonna officially roll the outro for this video tutorial. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.